And we are back. Got two videos I just wanted to look at today. Tyler Smith has some locker room availability. Zack Martin did also. I want to jump around the interview a little bit. I learned something today. And with me learning something today, I kind of wanted to kick off the video with this. Did y'all know that Zack Martin was working with Duke Manyweather? Because I ain't know neither. He crossed the street, so you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't always a Duke Manyweather guy. And this was his first year working with him. Zack Martin said this.
Officials, that work you guys do at Duke?
Oh, it's huge. And, you know, this year was my kind of first year over there. But the biggest thing was, you know, we had 4 or 5 guys from our offensive line over there.
So now that's Terrence Steele, Zack Martin, Brock Hoffman, Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe. I think TJ Bass over there too. Your whole offensive line working with Duke Manyweather is crazy.
It's fact. Yes. Yes. A similar event did take place. You're right. You were right.
Crazy.
And then it's nice just to kind of compete and work out with other guys from around the league, just kind of mix it up a little bit. You know, I've been a guy that's coming here in the off season, kind of from February, March on, and it was nice to just kind of break it up a little bit.
And that's something I mentioned when I talked about the Tyler Guyton situation, what he was going to do. I was like, yeah, that's great for him because Tyler Smith over there. Cooper Beebe's already over there. Brock Hoffman's over there. The whole squad is over there. So, hey, man, look, work together. Work together, you feel me?
The techniques he teaches the same as what Solari wants, or is he adaptable to different guys?
Yeah, and it's not so much like specific techniques. It's more like body positions and things that translate across whoever your coach is. It's not, you know, it's not so much, hey, this is how you're supposed to do that, because I think he's aware as much as we are that every coach is a little bit different. You're going to have to tinker it when you get to your team. But, you know, the basic fundamental positions that we're in, that every offensive line is in, is stuff we work on.
Zack Martin being a GOAT, but still like taking his GOATness and taking that to Duke Manyweather. Shit. Kidding me? But anyway, thought that was a cool little nugget. I learned something today. But Zack Martin, they asked him about the rookies, the new rookie offensive lineman, TG Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe, and Nathan Thomas. And Zack said this.
Yeah, I mean, these guys done a really nice job, and really credit to Chen and Coach Solari.
I don't know who Chen is, so I'll ask some questions. I'll call Will Steele and ask him who the hell Chen is, but I don't know who Chen is.
They've been on top of it in the meeting room and out on the field, asking great questions, and you know, these guys can play. Tyler can move, and you know, Nate and Coop are big, strong guys, physical guys inside. So these guys are going to help us for sure.
They're going to help for sure. Tyler Smith even has something to say about you know, these rookies that we have. Tyler Smith had this to say about the trio of young Cowboy offensive linemen. Here we go.
As far as the O-line room goes, like, you know, I've been blown away. Like, we went out and got a great athletes, great football players, and Coop, Tyler, and Nathan. And they're extremely athletic guys who have a lot of upside, guys who are learning fast, who really have come in pretty polished already. And, you know, we're just working them on learning the offense and kind of, you know, cleaning up technique things, but extremely impressed so far.
Now, I can see why they would say Cooper Beebe is polished, because Beebe's played years of college football, like 4 or 5 years of college football. I think 4. And he was a Manyweather guy like all last year, so I can see why they said it about him. Nathan and Guyton are a little more like ability guys. Like, they have the physical tools, but they still have a little rawness to them. So it's interesting that I forgot Nathan Thomas is a Manyweather guy. What the hell Duke doing over there, man? What the hell? What the hell Duke doing over there, man? Yeah, so all three of those guys are Manyweather guys. Guyton, Nathan Thomas, and Cooper Beebe. Yeah, for sure. That's interesting. That is interesting. But so yeah, maybe Tyler Smith. Maybe that's why those guys are further along, because they've been working on technique and things like that. So you just apply it to the Cowboy stuff, copy and paste to the Cowboy stuff, like Zack Martin said, you'll be good to go.
We'll see what happens, but there's a chance week 1 you're going to have a rookie starting on either side of you. As a veteran now, have you found yourself
basically asking Tyler about the new center playing next to him? You know what I'm saying? And they asked Zack Martin the same question too. How does he feel about the new centers playing next to him? And that could be Hoffman, that could be Bass, or that can be Beebe. It should be Beebe. But here's what Tyler had to say.
kind of taking a different approach a little bit when it comes to the room?
I definitely do. Just in terms of, keeping them up to speed, because, I know the things, I struggle with my first year, and it's a lot, learning new offense, just going through stuff like that. And so definitely just giving them the tricks of the trade that I can, just making it easier for them from the onset. And the quicker that we kind of, gel together and, learn each other and learn the offense together, I just feel like we'll play that much better. So that's kind of been my focus so far.
And the best way for Tyler Smith to help a center is to beat the hell out of somebody. All that advice is cool. All this sage advice, these lessons that you have for me, sir, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You whooping ass is the key here. Zack Martin on the new center.
Yeah, I can. I help with communication and just be steady on that side and let them know I'm kind of holding that down. And obviously Tyler Smith will be doing the same. So, yeah, just give those guys confidence that we're next to them, we're playing with them, and but we got all the confidence in the world. Whoever's out there, they're gonna be able to do a great job for us.
Zack Martin had the right answer. See, Tyler Smith going, "Hey man, this what you do with your hands, and this what you do with your feet." Zack Martin said, "Hey man, look, if I gotta whoop somebody for you, just tap me on the shoulder. Just tap me on the shoulder. Just tap me on the shoulder if you need me to whoop somebody for you, Playboy. That's what I want to hear, man." Now just imagine if your center is a powerful dude like Cooper Beebe. Y'all know Voch wanted to double down on the offensive line. The Cowboys tripled. Did you hear what I said?
Did you hear what I said?
Cowboys tripled. But my whole point for wanting to draft a center, and man, I just love when a good plan come together, man. I don't like being told you so, guy. That ain't me. But I just like when a good plan come together. But chat, I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the comments. Let's just play it real fast. Why did Voch want the Cowboys to draft a center? I'm not being told you so, guy. But why did Voch want the Cowboys to draft a center? Why? What's the benefits of drafting a center and leaving Tyler Smith at guard? What's the benefits there? When you draft a tackle and a center and you leave Tyler Smith at guard, what's the benefits there? And not only drafting a center, but drafting a powerful player. I've even said this before. Draft a powerful guard and just put his ass at center. Who's around when Voch says that? Why did I say that? They asked Tyler Smith about the offseason, and Tyler Smith gave us a little nugget about what they're thinking about offensively.
Changes for you allow you to do.
I mean, the biggest thing for me is just being solid at the point of attack. I feel like, a big point of emphasis for us is defending the A and B gaps and everything. The big
Pusha T. The big point of emphasis here. Yo, calling Tyler Smith Pusha T is crazy because his name is Tyler. I'm gonna start calling him Pusha T because he push people, right? Listen. A fantastic nugget here from Tyler Smith from Push. There was a point of emphasis for us this offseason. I want to be better at the point of attack, and there's a point of emphasis to be strong in the B gap and A gap. What do you say?
At the point of attack, I feel like, A big point of emphasis for us is defending the A and B gaps, and everything kind of starts inside and goes outside. So definitely just being strong, having a strong core. Like this thing I kind of incorporate into my into my workouts and stuff for my well-being as well. But definitely for playing inside for sure.
I'm not gonna be told you so, guy, man. That ain't my style no more. I just let the work speak for itself. Cowboys gonna be moving bodies this year. That's their plan. They plan to move bodies and to keep it on the inside. And that might be why you got all these thumpers at running back. That might be why you got all these thumpers at running back, because you plan to be a A-gap, B-gap intensive run team. And you got to be strong at the guards and the center. Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, and Zack Martin about to go crazy, y'all. Let me hear him one more time. Let me just hear what Pusha T said one more time.
Defending the A and B gaps, and everything kind of starts inside. Like, a big point of emphasis for us is defending the A and B gaps, and everything kind of starts inside and goes outside. So definitely just being strong, having a strong core. Like this thing I kind of incorporate into my into my workouts and stuff for my well-being as well. But definitely for playing inside for sure.
A great follow-up question would have been, so if you guys are emphasizing protecting A and B gap, does that mean that there's another emphasis on interior runs this year and keeping Dak safe from A gap, knowing that he's doing well navigating C gaps? That would have been my next point of emphasis, or my next question. So you guys just think it's more important to move bodies at 1 tech and 3 tech? You think Dak is much better when the front of the pocket is protected as opposed to the outside? From inside to outside, so you're going to be running like a bunch of duos and combos from A gap out as opposed to C gap in. Let's see what the follow-up question was.
I'm going to ask you about Larry Allen.
You're going to ask him about Larry Allen. They asked him about Larry Allen last week. Let me see.
Asked about him last week.
They even acknowledged they asked about it last week. All right, cool. So we're going to move on from there. But emphasis on A gap and B gap. I think that's important. So let's hold on to that and let's have a conversation in the chat box about this, in the comments about this, that, maybe the Cowboys want to be a more physical run team. I thought, that, and look, we do have athletic guys to be able to move to the outside, do some pin pull, sweep, some buck sweep, pin and pull outside zone things. But I think we're going to be doing some interior body hit the floor ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be fun if we can pull that off.